Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Kim, and you can also call me Kimmy. So today I wanted to show you guys my favorite shipping supplies. I don't order the fancy mailers too often. I usually just order the free stuff from the post office, and I wanted to show you guys my favorites as well as stuff that I use for backup. So if you are a seller on the Poshmark app, there are 3 types of boxes that you can use from the post office. So first you have the regular priority mail, and then you have the flat rate boxes, and then you have the regional rate boxes as well. So all of these 3 can use now. When I first started on Poshmark 2 years ago, we could only use the regular priority mail. So now it's so much easier for us. I'm gonna start off with the regular priority mail. Technically the first one is not a box, it's the mailing envelope. This is what I use like all the time because I sell mostly clothes and they fit easily in this envelope, and it's for the most part water resistant. So you just put it in here and peel off this sticker thing and then seal it and then slap the label on there. But you could also use a box if you wanted to. Now let's say you have like a smaller item, but it has like, you know, delicate embroidery or whatever, and you don't want to put it on a mailer. You could use this box right here. This is the 1096L. Okay, and what you do is you assemble this box, kind of like origami, I guess, and just peel off the sticker right here. Same with the envelope, and then seal it, slap the label on there, and done. Now let's say you have an item that's not really like so big, but it barely fits in the envelope. You could use a box like this. So they have like so many kinds of these boxes at the post office, but my favorite is the 1097. So why is it my favorite? It's big enough for a sweater, but it easily fits in my mailbox. So I don't have to leave it like outside my front door, you know, where it's not safe. I don't trust anybody. So I would rather like leave it inside the mailbox with a lock and key for my mailman. So yeah, self-sealing as well. So let's say you've sold a bundle, let's say like a 5-pound bundle, and they're like thinner items, like summer items. This is my favorite box to use. Technically it's a shoe box, but I don't use this to ship out shoes. I use this for bundles. I have different boxes that I use for shoes. I'm going to talk about that later. So let's say you've sold a bundle of winter or fall clothing. You could use this box right here. It's what they call the large mailing box. And you can also use this for larger items like boots. You know, I've shipped UGG boots using this box. You could use it for like bags. Like I used it for a backpack. And then we have these 2 boxes right here. So back when I was new at Posh, we weren't allowed to use flat rate or regional boxes. So I had no way of shipping the taller boots unless I put together these 2. So this is the 1092 and the 1095. But now that we can use the flat rate boxes, I don't have to make a Franken box like this one. All right, moving on to the flat rate boxes. The first one I wanted to show you guys is this, which is the large flat rate box. They also call this a board game box when you order it off of the website because, you know, it's shaped like a board game box. But I use this for like taller boots. Like it's good for riding boots, like over the knee boots, hunter boots and all that. And yeah, it's great, you know. I'm like really happy that we're now able to use the flat rate boxes. So this one is self-sealing as well. Just peel off the sticker and that's it. Put the label on there. It's awesome. Now we have another large flat rate box, which is this one. It's very similar to the regular priority mail large box, but this one is not as tall as it. So I guess you could use it for shoes as well and like your bundles. It just depends on the size of the shoes or the bags that you're shipping out. You just need to pick out the right box. Measure them beforehand before ordering your boxes. We also have another version of the medium flat rate box. So it's this one right here. And this is one of my favorites because you could put a lot of different types of shoes in here. I use this mostly for sneakers or like heels. It's not as wide as the square boxes, so it just fits right in. You don't have to put a lot of bubble wrap or tissue. You just need to find the perfect size boxes for the shoes that you ship out. So this one is the one that I really like to use. And next I'm going to show you one of my favorite boxes, which is the medium flat rate box. So what I like about this is it's very similar to the 1097 that I showed you guys before, but this one is a little bit thicker. So it's the same length. It fits right inside the mailbox as well, but this one is thicker, so you could use this for ankle boots, or like if you're shipping out a jacket or a coat or a sweater, but you don't want to use like a super big box and like waste a ton of tissue. You could use this box right here. Self-sealing as always. And then we have another one of my favorite boxes, which is the small flat rate box. It's very similar to the 1096 that I showed you guys before. Just do the same thing, you know, it's like origami. Assemble it yourself. There's a self-sealing sticker thing, and then put the label on there and done. This is great for like sunglasses, jewelry. And then we have this one. Apart from the mailing envelope, I probably use this one the most, especially since we can use them now. We weren't allowed to when I first started on Poshmark. So it's just like the mailing envelope. It's a little bit smaller, but it's padded. So there's like a built-in bubble wrap inside. Peel off the sticker thing, seal it, put the label on there. So what I like about it is, because I sell a lot of clothes mostly, and it fits right in, but it adds that extra layer of protection that the mailing envelope doesn't have. So it's perfect, and it fits right inside the mailbox too. All right, let's move on to regional rate boxes. The first one I wanted to show you is box A. So this one is almost the same size as the Priority Mail 1097. It fits right inside the mailbox too. So it's kind of like just my backup. If I'm out of the 1097, this is what I use, because this is not readily available at my post office, but the other one is. So this is just kind of like backup, but it's the same size as the one that I always use. The last box I want to show you is this one. Okay, so this is not as big as the board game box, but it's like the perfect size for some bags and purses. I've shipped out a couple of tote bags using this box, and fits right inside. It's like perfect, but not like so big like the board game box. So it really depends on the size of the items that you're selling and shipping. Whew, those are a lot of freaking boxes. I also like to use these Priority Mail stickers. So they're good for like boxes that you want to use, like if you wanted to recycle a different kind of box, like from an Amazon order or some other poly mailer that's not from the post office, you could use these stickers. That way your mailman knows that it's Priority Mail. And you can also use it to seal off the sides of your box, you know, just for an extra protection. And to save on tape, I like to use these sticker labels as well. So this is where I print the actual Poshmark shipping label. That way I don't have to use a lot of tape and, you know, don't have to buy paper ever. But there are times when I run out of these sticker labels. So instead I go with these customs plastic sleeves. I don't know what you call them, forget. But I don't really like to use these anymore because someone told me that they're only for international orders. So I try not to use them as much. But yeah, you could just fold up your regular paper and then put it in here for an extra layer of protection. Also, just a little insight of how I wrap my Posh packages. I mean, that could be a different video as well. I don't just shove things inside the box. I use these bread bags from Walmart. They're clear plastic bags. They're 100 pieces for less than $3. And then I get clear tape from the dollar store, which is 2 for $1. And I print business cards from Vistaprint. So This one was, I believe, 500 pieces for $10 when I bought it. So it's a really good deal. So this is what the item ends up looking like when I store them. It's in the clear plastic bag, and then I just tape up my business card on there. It's like really simple, but it protects the item from, like, you know, inclement weather or whatever. A mailman who smokes in his truck. So yeah, I've gotten like comments and love notes about that, like, oh, thank you for the extra packaging and all that. And that's it, you guys. That's all we have for today. I hope this video helped you in terms of which boxes to order in the future, which size boxes are right for the type of items that you sell. You can follow me over on Instagram at Kimcity, or you could shop my Poshmark closet at Kimcity. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!